Oh, my bad.
All right, let's turn the sound on so we can get the lineups and the national anthem here. What's this one? That one, that's why I got killed on that one.
Tonight's Walnut Conference volleyball matchup between the West Delaware Hawks and your Maquoketa Cardinals.
Is that public address announcer Tom Grunwald?
Dan's not coming? Huh? There's nobody home for Kai.
Number 5, senior Macy Punch. Number 7, sophomore Kayla Felton. Number 9, freshman Olivia Schulte. Number 11, senior Kinley Golden. Number 14, junior Ava Hauser. Number 15, senior Allison Collier. Your girl tonight, number 4, sophomore Ella Holt. Now, the starting lineups for your Maquoketa Cardinals. Number 2, senior Harry Pickup. Number 4, senior Mel Sabisma. Number 5, junior Natalie Dillinger. Number 10, sophomore Emily Kavanaugh. Number 22, senior Abby Stratford.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Senior Cindy Clark. Your girl tonight, number 1, junior Addie Bowman. Officials for tonight's contest are Belinda Dack and Anita Northup. You would please stand and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome to another evening Maquoketa Cardinal Girls Varsity Volleyball on MCSN. Dale Scott along with partner Chad Coakley, and helping us with production tonight, Bo Sade. This broadcast brought to you in part by our sponsors: Dan's Barbershop, Smiles on Main, Sabisma Eye and Vision Center, PC Sports, and JM Transportation. Thank you to all your sponsors for allowing us to bring the coverage tonight. And we got the West Delaware Hawks in the gym, Chad, and take on the Maquoketa Cardinal girls.
You know what the record is, by chance?
No idea. I did not have time for any prep
say
today.
For a little failure there.
Well, you think that you might have that answer if you're going to ask that question.
I've been busy here on my phone.
I didn't have a chance to do any prep today.
I thought you said Bo was helping us. He doesn't have any of the stats
Hey,
stuff
if he
for
just
us?
keeps the track of the scoreboard and keeps it live, that serves the purpose of Bo being here tonight. So, turn it over to my to the play-by-play guy for girls volleyball, Chad Copley.
I think the fans have already voted me out.
Oh, I think you did.
became,
Actually, I do think you do rather well at it, to be honest with
It's very
you.
apparent that I'm still learning volleyball, and I am no expert.
Aren't we all?
Now, I think, during the freshman game, we had Addie Bowman and Tenley Kavanaugh on doing some announcing, and I think they did a really nice job. And
Well, that's kind of funny. I saw Kate in between after the games, and I said, I've had half your family be broadcasters on MCSN. I said, you know what? It's your family. That's kind of a feat. I said, I'm halfway through the Kavanaugh family. So speaking of Kavanaugh, Tenley Kavanaugh will start things off serving for the Cardinals. West Delaware kill. Alinger, and that's going to be way out of bounds and unable to be saved, and point Cardinals.
I don't know why I'm reaching for this thing. Why I just don't bring it over here in front of me.
Second serve by Kavanaugh. Set and the kill by West Delaware's Kinley Colbert. Substitution. Sydney Morris will exit for the Hawks. Ava Hauser will enter. And serving will be Macy Kleitsch. Kavanaugh with the set. Spiesma knocks it over. Oh, the block by Strathman. Kept it alive. Good play by Ellinger to chicken wing it over. That's going to be out. Just out. Point Maquoketa.
I tried to get Lisa and Haley Grunwald to announce too, because I think they know a little bit about volleyball, but they wouldn't partake tonight.
Haley used to coach. She should have all the strategies. Hey, photos by Buddy has just walked into the house. Pictures will be forthcoming. And what we got here, 2 hit. Double hit on Maquoketa, so it'll be point Hawks. And another substitution is number 10, Heather Hines will come in for the Hawks, replacing Olivia Schulte. CJ Yeager is checked in for Maquoketa. Blocked by Strathman. Pick up, gonna one-handed over. Block attempt saved by Kavanaugh. Good play by Strathman to dig that up. Pick up with the set to Spiesma and the hammer. They're able to keep the ball up and alive. Nice play by Bowman. So good volley here on this point. And now we're going to have Hawks in the net. Point Cardinals. So 3-2, Maquoketa on top. Sydney Clark will come in. Addie Bowman will head out, and Abby Strathman will have the service. Set, kill, Kavanaugh with the save. Pick up, look for the opposite end. And that's going to be in between Kavanaugh and Yeager for the point, West Delaware. Serving is Ella Kolak. Kavanaugh at the set. Spiesma with the hammer. It's blocked. West Delaware sets. Oh, that was a carry. Got to get over by Bowman. Block up front by Clark and Spiesma both. Oh, and Clark is just a little shy. Able to keep it alive. Oh, missed.
Kind of letting them play a little bit, aren't
that I think might have been a double hit there because it didn't touch a West Delaware Hawk, but it's all going to work out in the end for West Delaware is concerned as they'll get the point, but good volley there. Kavanaugh with the set to carry pickup, and it's just going to be wide of the end line. Point, Hawks.
5-3.
Feel like I'm in Iowa City when I say that. Point, Hawks. Oh, finding that spot between Yeager and Kavanaugh in that back corner. Makes it 6-3 west of Delaware. First set here. That's going to be long. 6-4. And carry pickup will have the serve for Maquoketa. Oh. Carry pickup almost in a defensive position there just to get her hand on it.
Just a reaction.
Couldn't get it up in the air enough.
Well, you know Kai was in a hurry.
Didn't even take the Mountain Dew home with him. Huh? Kavanaugh set. Clark tries the back corner. Nice save by Bowman.
Yeah, nice play by Bowman.
Oh, nice little dink by Sabizma, but West Delaware able to control it. Bowman with another save on the ground. And miscommunication there in the front line. He point West Delaware. Sabizma. That's going to be out. Point, Cardinals. So Sabizma will be serving. Natalie Alinger will check in, and CJ Yeager will head to the Cardinal bench. Pick up with a set. Alinger with a lot of power on that one. And West Delaware finds the soft spot in the middle.
Yeah, Natalie's got some strength when she drives it
When
down,
she
doesn't
wants
she?
to, she can hammer it. Nell the same way, too. Kavanaugh, desperation attempts, not going to make it over. Point, Hawks. Got a timeout, Maquoketa. The Hawks leading 10-5. Lead us to our first sponsor break, Dan's Barbershop. If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low-cost cut with old-time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. And Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 7 a.m. till noon, located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as usually the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of FCSN, and Dan says, let's go Cardinals. You get the next one. West Delaware serving with a 10-5 lead out of the timeout. Clark, the big swat, but it's into the net and point, West Delaware. Sabizma pick up with the set. Kenley Kavanaugh with the soft one over the net. And the block, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Kavanaugh. Point, West Delaware. Bowman, the dig, set by pickup, and Alinger hits it off of Kleitsch. Goes out of bounds, point, Cardinals. Bowman serving. And that's going to Sabizma's bump, gets pick up too close to the net and unable to dig it out. So point West Delaware, 13-6, Hawks on top. West Delaware able to save. Alinger loads up and just, oh, nope, they did touch off of West Delaware. So it will be point Cardinals. And Kavanaugh will be serving. Alinger tries the back corner. West Delaware is able to save. Straffen, Kavanaugh with the set. Alinger with the hammer. Alinger gets it over. And that's going to be out of bounds. Point, Cardinals. So speaking of Natalie Alinger, she asked us to give a shout out to her mother, Sharon Alinger. So if Sharon's listening to this game, there's a shout out from your daughter, Sharon. And served by Kavanaugh.
You got those napkins left?
No. You spilled.
I spilled.
She's your shirt. 14-8. West Delaware on top. Game 1 here in Maquoketa. Alinger.
I'm going to go grab some napkins quick.
Okay. Spike and unable to get down and low enough to get the dig. It's Sabizma. Point, Hawks. Bo, you're doing really good in that scoreboard. A lot better than I ever did. I was awful at it. And in the net is Alinger. Or I guess it was 4 hits. So 16-8, West Delaware. Serving is Kleisch. Set by Kavanaugh. Alinger unable to get the kill. Kavanaugh will reset again. This time for Sabizma, come from the back row. They're going to call lift on carry, pickup. Makes it 17-8. Kavanaugh, Strathman. Oh, miscommunication between Strathman and Bowman. Addie tried to get it at the last second, but unable to do it, and it's 18-8, and Cardinals going to have to take another timeout. So at this timeout, this broadcast brought to you also by Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, they have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador Buddy Atienza and Dr. Abby Gale and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile, and at Smiles on Main, they believe that everyone deserves to experience the life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main, located at 119 South Main Street, Unit number 1 in Maquoketa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133. So Hawks back on the court. Cardinals will break the timeout. Trailing 18-8 here in set 1. Kleitsch serving for the Hawks. And Cardinals unable to return. Makes it 19-8. And Chad went and got some napkins and wiping up his little messies. That's going to be out. Point Cardinals.
Bring Karch Karai in. Karch Karai's coming in.
So Superintendent Hoover, how are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I want to say this internet hookup has worked flawlessly tonight.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. That's we aim to please.
I didn't realize I was talking to the wrong person for the last year.
I try to tell everybody that, but nobody listens to me. So you guys got to find out for yourself.
It's a Beesma with kill, and it's off of West Delaware out of bounds. Point Cardinals. Serving will be C.J. Yeager. And too many chicken wings. Point Hawks. So what's a good word this week? We're playing Independence on Friday. I'm sure you got some feelings on that.
Playing Independence this week, and I hope that we bury them.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Just because you live there. I mean, we haven't been there for 15 years, so, you know.
But you're an alum.
Yeah, we are. It's always fun to see everybody when we play, but, you know.
That's good to know, though.
You gonna go against the team that your own kid plays on? No way. But, no, it should be a good time, and, you know, we're looking West Gymnasium to be done tomorrow. They're going to finish painting lines tomorrow. And so we got to stay off that for about 7 days.
I didn't even be able to look at it. So what color did you go with?
I tell you what, if you haven't seen the gym floor is a very light color. It's almost a whitish wood color. So you look at this floor here, they used an oil-based finish on it. That's why it kind of embers, makes that yellow.
Yep.
On this one, they used a water-based finish, which keeps it kind of the white look. Looks awesome, and the colors going to be very similar to in here with the red volleyball lines, black basketball, and then we have we'll have some tan secondary basketball courts on there too.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the goal is for basketball season to go to boy-girl varsity doubleheaders in the same place, right?
Yes.
Maybe not this year, but eventually?
Right. Eventually, I think Tom's been looking at that, and, you know, you can always watch whichever one you want. You know, you can jump back and forth if you'd like, and it sure does beat having to travel to a different place to watch them. But
it'll make it nicer for us as, you know, fans, because, you know, if you have a son on one team, but you never get to see the girls play hardly ever, except for maybe 2 or 3 dates out of the year. That would be nice to do that. I know some schools have gone to it, but feeling it that playing lower levels in the old West gym, and then varsity staying here in the new gym, right?
Yep, absolutely. And like I said, it makes it easier for fans, but you know, with the renovations of that new gym, I say old gym, but it's going to look brand new. Just a ton of work done there, and it's going to be a multi-use thing where, you know, baseball, softball, golf, they can all use it. Cheerleading's using the facility right now in where the turf was laid.
Yeah, it does look a lot different without the stage there anymore. There's a wall there now and an area in behind there done up with some turf in there.
Yep, turf. We got some drop-down batting cages in the regular part of the gym. There'll be another batting cage within that back room. As well as places, obviously, for pitchers and catchers to catch and throw. So good things coming up here in just about a week and a half. You should have use of that other gym. I know Tom's really anxious to have that gym back because they're sharing this one right now.
Yeah, it'll make a big difference for practicing and stuff like that, too.
Make it huge. And then I know that they had some middle school volleyball games that were scheduled to be played in there rather than the middle school gym. So
that's another thing. Is middle school basketball and stuff like that going to move over here and be able to play then?
He tries to move as many of those games over as he can. So you can't always do it because of conflicts with practice times with the upper levels and or games that are going on, but definitely tries to move as many over as he can.
Well, wraps up first match. It was 25-13, right? It was 25-13, right? Was the first match? Okay. Everything going off the scoreboard and everything before I even kind of could glance up, but we'll wait for the second one. So, it is a big difference, especially for at middle school, how small that gym is. I never realized that, even when I went to school there myself, how small it was until I moved back here, a few years ago, and I went and watched Coakley's kid when my daughter was in middle school for a year, watching him. I said, "My God, this gym is small."
Yeah, I agree. I didn't realize the magnitude of it until my son got into middle school and was playing middle school sports, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
You can't even, those kids got such big feet, you can't even stand out of bounds without having half your feet in bounds.
Right.
But, that's something that we've been looking at ever since I got here. About second year here, we tried to run a bond referendum to add a gymnasium over at the middle school and get some other things taken care of over there, and that didn't quite work out. So now we're trying to see what we can do to get some other facilities going and, take a look at all of our facilities in general and just see, what can we do to make things better for the students here. And definitely when you look at our middle school gym, that's not conducive to anyone playing in that, let alone practicing or trying to do anything else in there. So,
got the pie in the face contest started up. I seen. You're not in that this year, huh?
No, they didn't ask me. So, it must not have been that fun when I got it in the face.
Well, you got to have
year,
different people, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's got to take a turn.
That's right. And so they figured they'd give me a break this year, and I appreciate that because I'm not sure that whipped cream came out of my hair for a month.
You were pretty lathered up after that.
Yeah, it's funny how they make sure that they get the best, they make the most out of that situation.
Since you were speaking of what they did that last homecoming, and you got to call the first play of that homecoming game, it was so successful. Has he asked you for any more plays for this year yet?
No, I think he's afraid I'm going to take his job. That's the problem. So no, they ran that one play. They did it a couple of games, and it was successful both times they ran it. And they said, "All right, that's enough. Hoover's showing us up." So. No, I tell you what, that was a lot of fun, and the money went to a great cause, going to the Booster Club to benefit our kids, and it was just fun getting to go in, talk to Coach Bowman, say, all right, here's what I'm thinking. And having been a varsity football coach myself in past times, I kind of knew what I was talking about, and Coach Bowman just helped me fit it into what they run and do. As an offense there. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was great to see it work, and hope that someone else steps up and tries to do the same thing this year.
Yep. All right, getting ready to start contest number 2 here. Wiesman will get it over. Alinger. Had some good volleys in this game. And that one's going to be blocked. This will be point Hawks.
This is game 2.
Huh?
This is game 2, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good volleys. I'd like to see our girls get to the net a little bit more rather than giving them those free balls all the time. But
there you go.
Nice.
Nice little dink put back there by Strathman. Point Cardinals ties it up at 1.
I love the hustle. Love the hustle of this team. They're all over the floor.
Addie Bowman. That girl can be on one side of the court, and then before I can even look away and close my eyes, open my eyes again, she's on the other side.
Yeah.
Point Cardinals makes it 2-1.
Well, it's quick, and I think that Addie's a great example of what being a multi-sport athlete can do for you.
That one's good serve by Kavanaugh. Cardinals with a 3-1 lead.
I don't understand why that's not a carry.
It's all in the officials' interpretation of everything, I swear. I think we got away with a double hit earlier,
nice
too.
hustle.
And there's Bowman.
Nice
It's not going to be enough, but good hustle.
Absolutely great hustle, good effort.
That was tough to hang on to as Colbeck with the kill. Ties it back up at 3. Sabizma, that's going to be long and out. Cavanaugh at the set. Strathman. A couple Hawks run into each other, and that's going to be out. Point, Cardinals.
It's a great job. The Cardinals needed that. They need to get out of that rotation. They're kind of stuck in that rotation here for a few points.
Yep. Alinger will take a seat. Yeager will come in and serve. Sabizma and gets the point. Cards. I see there's some balls strategically placed around the up here. There's one up here by this hip. There's one over there in the bleachers.
It's amazing how those things happen, isn't it?
Right? Cavanaugh gets it over. And finds the soft spot in the Cardinals' defense, ties it up by 5. And then we're going to have a double hit. Yep. So that gives point Cardinals. It gives them a 6-5 lead. See, I think that call is the most scrutinized. I mean, that's going to be long on the serve by Strathman, but I've seen it to where you can't even tell it is, but they call it.
Right.
And it's like it's just a split second in rotation between the two hands that sometimes I think they get a little fanatical about that one.
Well, I think that the carry is a lot easier to
Right.
tell than that double hit.
Yeah. Clark gets stuffed on that attempt. Point Hawks, 7-6. West Delaware on top. Here in set number 2, West Delaware won the first one, 25-13. That'll be another point to the Hawks, 8-6.
Cardinals with a lot of hustle that they could cut down on the errors of their own. You know, right now that seems to be where they're hurting themselves.
Well, the Hawks just made an error there with a service error, so that'll help out. It's a young Cardinals team, though. Yeah, right now you got, what, 3 seniors on the floor with a junior and a sophomore. 2 sophomores.
See that hit right there, I don't know why that's not a carry.
Yeah.
Brings her hand back here by her head and basically throws it over. That's probably why I don't referee volleyball games.
Well, you probably could and then call it.
Yeah. And they'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Just got over to Sabizma Clark at the net. Drops in for the point. Timeout. Coach Schneider called timeout.
Good timeout.
Man.
Liken this to the Beckman, the first game of Beckman last week, when really, the difference in that game in my mind was the fact that Cardinals made so many service errors, and I believe they had 5 service errors in that first game, as well as hit 3 out of bounds. And when you're talking eight points there,
yeah,
that's pretty much the ball game. So.
So what else is going on at the school?
Well, we've got a lot of projects going on. Baseball and softball projects are starting to wrap up. Last week, they hydro-seeded the softball outfield, start growing grass there, hopefully. They were able to get half of the baseball field done, and once you know it, here these last 2 days, we've had so much rain that they can't get back on it. So hopefully with the afternoon being dry, and hopefully if tomorrow can start off dry, they can get back in there, finish hydro-seeding the rest of the baseball field. And once that's done, then our fencing people can come in and put brand new fencing around both fields. Give that a nice little facelift. And
did you guys go with the higher fencing?
Yes. So.
Okay.
We went with the 8-foot fencing all the way around, so you're not going to be able to lean on the fence anymore. You're going to have to, look through it or.
Ooh, that had some English on it. That ball dropped right out.
That was
of
a great
the sky.
hit. But we're looking at a 30-foot high backstop, and then we're going to have 12-foot high fence out in center field, so I can put a hitter's net out there, hitter's eye, whatever you want to call it, to pick the ball up better. So we should be looking like a regular old Major League ballpark when this is all done.
A lot of facelifts around these parts lately, huh?
Absolutely, and I've obviously I felt they were needed. The board felt they were needed, and we have a lot of kids that are involved in many, many programs, and so. But it's not just the school doing that. We've had a lot of help from community members, outside groups. Think about the football field and the Friends of Good now and how much time and effort they put into the renovations there. We've got some baseball parents who have willingly painted doors, painted the inside of concession stands, cupboards, so on and so forth, and donated time and money. Got a baseball shed out there finally. The guys were putting their rakes and everything on top of the dugout. And
we've done that ever since I played here.
Yeah. And so thought maybe it'd look a little better if we had all that stuff put away, and just some good renovations. And hopefully we'll be doing some stuff to the dugouts before too long.
Yeah, those definitely need an upgrade.
Just make things look nice. I mean, if you travel around the conference and look at facilities of other schools in the WAMAC conference, they're second to none.
We're putting an MCSN broadcast booth out in center field too, or anything.
For a mere 10 grand, we'll put anything we want out there.
That's a lot of sponsorships.
Yeah. I know it, isn't it, though? No.
No, you do realize we're donating a portion of our revenue back to the sports, right?
I did not know that.
Yes,
no.
we are. See, now don't you feel bad about giving me a hard time?
Absolutely not.
No, we are. That's our whole plan here is percentage of all our revenues that we get from doing this is going back to the sports that we're covering. At the end of the year, give them a check. And
well, that's fantastic. I had not heard that. It's an awesome thought, and we're very appreciative of that.
Yeah, Chad and I didn't do this to get rich. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, no. Nobody does anything that we do to get rich, for sure. But
no, we enjoy doing it, and we thought it'd be another way of helping out. And him and I, we just love doing this anyway, so why not make some money for the sports as well? And it's another avenue. I mean, in this day and age, you need all the sources you can get. So.
Yep, absolutely. No, like I said, very appreciative of it, and the support and help that we've had from the community with all of our, whether it's athletics or fine arts, whatever it happens to be. They've done a fantastic job.
Meanwhile, on the court, it's 16-11. Jaeger's going to check back in for Alinger. Speaking of Chad, where'd he go? He disappeared down there having social hour, huh? Oh, nice save.
Oh, great rally, a lot of hustle there.
Smith got up for that kill.
Chad and hire Chris.
Huh?
I think we should hire Chad or fire Chad and hire Chris.
No, we can't fire Chad. Chad's half owner.
Yeah, can't fire the owner.
Can't fire the other owner.
Chris doesn't want to do this full time anyway.
Chris is busy.
Although back in the day, my brother and I used to do play-by-play for the Independence boys basketball.
Oh yeah.
So I got to do that for 2 seasons. That was a lot of fun, I gotta say.
Were you the play-by-play or were you the color?
I was the play-by-play.
All right.
So my brother was the color. He got to do all the research and come up with stuff. And
well, you should tell Chad that's what the color guy should be doing because I do it all.
Yep, he's gonna have to start doing his research so that he can start babbling off all this data and stuff on the players.
I'm so good to him. I do all the research throughout the week for like football for Friday night when we're doing the football game this Friday night. I do all the research. I put together the spotting boards. I put together all the notes, and then he shows up to the game, and I just hand him the notes, and I lead him into the questions. He just reads off my notes.
Sounds like he's got it figured out, is what it sounds
Oh,
like.
he did.
To me.
He got me early.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be hard too. I don't know how he does that when he's got kids playing in both games.
It is
tough.
There's times I do have to talk him off the ledge or calm him down, but he keeps it pretty well shielded. You know, baseball season was a little difficult for us at times, and that went both ways. So we kind of helped each other out. Right. And I'm like, dude, I got to go for a while.
Yeah. That must be what this mute button is here on your switch here, right?
You have to do it over there.
Oh, you got to do it over there. You need a handheld mute button.
One thing I believe, the only time I mute things is if there's music going on because of copyright stuff I get hit with. I don't shelter anything. I leave it open. You can write me letters. Send me an email, mcsnmaq@gmail.com. Yeah, nice. Oh, they kept it alive.
That was a double hit. That was a
That's
double
what I thought
hit.
too.
Or maybe I turned that wrong. Not a double hit. I thought they had 4 hits over there.
I thought so too. I have the one off the net and then the other one, but I could be wrong too. 21-15, West Delaware.
Just gonna say.
Oh,
again,
nice
move
by Sabizma.
It's another reason why I don't referee volleyball. People at home right now are saying, "Hoover, shut up! You don't know what you're talking about." Nice corner serve.
Yeah.
That's it.
So 21-17 now. Cardinals making a little run here.
See, and for those folks at home that don't know, we finished up HVAC system, so in other words, heating and cooling system over at the middle school, and that is fully functional. And with the exception of a few tweaks here and there, all the middle school is cooling down.
That's good.
It's very good.
Does it? And it really probably helps out on the 3rd floor, huh?
Absolutely. And that's really where we've been having the issues and needing to make some tweaks is that third floor. But I tell you what, just the difference in that school and especially the gym, you know, with how small it is in there, once you get a packed house in there, that air is working great. And it's exactly what we've needed. Classrooms are nice and cool with kids in them, and we don't have to worry about letting out for heat anymore because the high school kids are just going to have to suffer. That's all there is to it. No, high school, we've got, obviously, we've got the gymnasium here that's air conditioned as well as a library. And there are a computer lab downstairs and a few classrooms with some window air. So if kids needed to move around, go to different rooms, they'd have that option to be able to do that.
I never realized that the bulk of the high school didn't have air.
Yeah, mostly the old part of the high school, obviously, and the downstairs. So the computer lab downstairs has the air conditioning, but the vast majority of the classrooms don't. Now, the band room and choir rooms do.
I never realized that. I never really remember it being a problem when I went here, though.
Well, you know, Dale, it wasn't as hot when we went to school.
Oh, yes, it was. I went to that middle school, or when I went there, it was still the junior high. We were the last class. We were the first freshman class up here at the high school. Mm-hmm. And, man, there were some hot days in that place. Oh, I bet. And some cold ones in the winter, too.
Yep. Well, and for those folks that don't know, I mean, that was the reason why we put it in. It was not unusual to go to the middle school in the wintertime and have all the teachers' windows open when it was 20 below outside.
Yeah.
You know, that's just not efficient for the building. You know, it's not efficient for when you're looking to pay heating bills in the wintertime.
Excuse me a second. I got
Absolutely.
Speaking of paying bills. Another proud sponsor for MCSN's girls volleyball tonight, Sabisma Eye and Vision Center. I can find my paper. There it is. Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then Sabisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact, and lens services. And more importantly, Sabisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at sabismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at Sabisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. Sabisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hoover. It's actually working really good at the middle school.
That's good.
See, that's the feedback you need.
That's exactly right. When students are telling you, hey, it's working really good, then it's working really good. That's all that matters. So, well, Dale, I'm going to take off.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, you took my...
Again? What about you, Chris? What's going on with you? How many you got watching?
Well, cool dozen. Also like to give a shout out to Ellen Etkin, if she's out there watching.
Hi, Ellen.
I was supposed to give a shout out last week when we were here, but I didn't see my text till I got home.
Oh, hi. Well, let's do it again. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. Hi, Ellen Etkin. Hope you're enjoying your extracurricular activities in Iowa City. Another proud sponsor is PC Sports. Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instruction with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports located at 1914 140th Street in Delaware, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports. And back here for set 3, Alinger, and she's able to put it away for the first point, 1-0, Maquoketa. I should make Chad talk. I've been talking all night.
I gotta take this.
Okay. I gotta take this.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we bring them all out, don't we? Hey, you know what? Speaking of Friday night's football game, Friday the 13th, it's going to be a full moon that night.
Ooh.
A lot of crazy is going to happen.
Independence Mustangs are here.
Yeah, we talked to Hoover about that, asked him who he's rooting for.
What'd he say?
He said Maquoketa. We hope we kill. I hope we kill them.
Are these all to 25?
I believe so. Yeah, these are best out of 5 here. So, you know, I'm learning just like you are, Chad. Off of Bowman, makes it 2-2. You know, one tidbit he did fill me in on. Him and his brother did basketball play-by-play for Independence Radio
really?
up there. And we were talking about prep work, you know, and stuff like that. He said the color guy is the guy that's supposed to be doing all the prep work. You're not the play-by-play guy. I said, well, that's not how this works.
Where is he? That doesn't sound right at all. I might have a little talk with him. I don't know why he'd fill you full of that stuff.
I said, I do all the prep work. I get all the notes. I hand it to Chad right before the game, and then I ask him a question leading him in to read my notes. I said, what am I doing? I've been bamboozled. Oh, 3-3 meet on the court anyway. But yeah, Friday night we'll have Maquoketa Cardinal football live on MCSN. It'll be live audio, and we'll have the upload on Saturday with the video. So if you can't make it to the game, turn on your phone, your TV, your YouTube device, your laptop, your computer, anything you can do YouTube on. MCSN's on there. Just search MCSN on YouTube.
TV?
Nope, YouTube. On your TV. Well, you can't. You got to differentiate because there's YouTube TV out there.
Yeah,
That's a separate
true.
app. Also, if you have a particular something you want to shout out, have Chad and I shout out over the air, or get a hold of us, you can email us now at mcsnmaq@gmail.com. Oh, Sabizna went up to the spike, got blocked, and out of bounds. Point, Hawks. Yeager is a meeting at the net and calling West Delaware in the net. Point, Cardinals. Oh, off of Strathman. Point, West Delaware. So West Delaware leading 2-0 here in set 3. Kavanaugh at the set. Sabizmo. Oh, Sydney Clark had it set up perfectly for her, but hit a little too hard. Makes it 8-4, West Delaware. Yeah, we're going to call Kavanaugh in the net, just barely. So timeout, Maquoketa. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors tonight. Dan's Barbershop, Smiles on Main, Sabizma Eye and Vision Center, PC Sports, and JM Transportation. And somehow, not only does Chad make me do all the prep work, I had to read all the sponsors tonight.
Hold on.
I set it up.
Is this about you?
I set everything up. I did
all.
all the reads tonight.
Okay, I'm out. I'm just gonna go. I'm plugging my headset. And
We
I'm
might as
walking.
well. Don't know why you've been here all night to begin with.
Kai's already called me once.
Did he go home alone?
No, him and Cannon.
No. QB1 took him home. How's QB2? Is he still here?
Yeah, he's sitting down there.
Is he wrapped up in a cast?
Should be.
Should get a interview with QB2. How's your pain threshold? How's that not double? There you go. I didn't even hear a whistle. I didn't think she was going to call it.
Say that never.
Hoover was up here wondering why. He thought they missed like 6 or 7 of those. He goes, but that's why I don't officiate.
A lot of movement.
Oh.
Right in the one spot.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you got to practice that to be able to do it?
What?
To be able to hit it to that spot.
The trick is learning who's going to go into that spot and get down there and get it. That's the trick. That one hit the floor before Yeager could get underneath it. Makes it 12-5 here in set 3. Favor of West Delaware. Sabizmo with the hammer on that one. Point, Cardinals.
Student section getting into it over there.
Nice block. Clark and Kavanaugh over there. Nice save by Sydney. Point Cardinals.
Ooh. Good job by the Cardinals.
Going to Ames on Saturday?
No.
I'd love to go there for that.
Well, here's why I'm not. I was supposed to be going to the Chicagoland area for a baseball tournament with Casey.
Oh.
And then, then the thumb thing, and now he can't play, so now I'm not going.
What, he can't throw a baseball at the cast?
He's supposed to play at Northern Illinois and somewhere else. Would have been a lot of fun.
What are we doing here? Oh, we got a spot on the floor.
Tenley's down there. I wish I would have got that on camera.
Kate's going to have to wash that now.
Now we got, well, there's Abby. Look at her stepping in. Just a leader.
She's a grinder.
Abby Strathman, just a natural-born leader out there.
So then you're freed up to go to Ames, right?
Technically,
Let's go.
But
You and me, road trip, early Saturday morning. Let's be for game day.
I usually sleep on Saturday mornings.
We'll just leave after the football game on Friday night. We'll be amped up after that big upset win that we take out the number 7 ranked Mustang.
Upset.
Yes, it is. We're just going to switch places from being out of the polls to number 7.
Somebody had us as the next 5 in.
Yeah, we're up at like number 13, I think. 13.
Official RPIs don't come out till what, after week 6 or something?
Yeah. No, I think after the first week or two of, well, maybe week 5 district. Now, the more rankings, I looked at those, and we're number 15 in 3A. You know, 25 years ago, you and I would have done something like that after a football game on Friday night.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have had a problem with that at all.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh, she just kind of mistimed that jump there. Makes it 17-8. Or 16-8, my bad. Thanks, production assistant Bo. Oh. Gonna have a timeout by Nicole, Coach Schneider. So what else going on?
Well, the Cardinals are playing Colorado. Red Sox fired their general manager.
Yeah, I don't get that
That was
one.
kind of a surprising move to me. You won the World Series
I
last year.
know.
and then-
It's like you can't win it every year, boys.
Cardinals are down right now, too.
Such an instant gratification world now today.
It is. What have you done for me lately?
Right?
We won the World Series less than a year ago.
Yeah, well, you're gone.
That was so last year.
Cardinals suck. St. Louis.
Well, Bo just got fired.
What? No, the Cubs are better.
You know he's the owner, right? You're supposed to be nice to the owner.
Never mind, I like the Cardinals.
So 17-8. Alinger. Almost broke her ankle trying to stop from going in the net on that one. Oh! We got another cleanup on court 1. Have you looked at the West Gym yet?
Yeah.
Is it nice looking? in
Yeah.
there? I haven't seen it
I was in
yet.
there last week. Superintendent Hoover took me over and They were in the middle of refinishing the floor and it looked like a brand new gym, to be honest with you. They painted the walls.
He said it's going to be a lot like a white looking color too.
It looks a lot different in there. Very nice.
I did thank Mr. Hoover for the perfect internet tonight. Haven't had one drop frame all night.
No, that's good.
Solid green light. Hopefully we get that same at the football field Friday night. Nice block. Get it again. Yeah. Beesman with the
Nice
hammer.
one, yeah.
Oh, this thing, my knees are killing. What? No. Calling 2 hit on that one. It's 21-11 Hawks. Ailing or Sabisma, and that's going to be a point Cardinals. So 22-12. Cardinals running out of opportunities here, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
There's QB2. Nice. Sabisma with the block. Point Cardinals, 22-13. Nice. Oh, yeah. Hanging on, hanging on.
Fighting. They're fighting. I don't like to see it.
In the net, point Cardinals, 23-15. Sabisma with the serve.
Wow.
Just a little backdoor action there, huh?
It's almost like she had eyes in the back of her head.
So, set match point here. Alinger, big hit. And nope. Cardinals stay alive, 24-16. It's all up to Addie Bowman now. Serve. Block. That's point Cardinals. Alinger, yeah, point Cardinals, 24-18.
Good effort.
Not going down without that fight, are they?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Another one.
24-19. On a little bit of a run here. Nice block. Oh, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that'll do things here. West Delaware will win the match 3-0. 25-19 here in set 3. So we'll wrap it up for another night of Cardinals volleyball. We'll be back to do the girls. Let's see here.
2 weeks?
2 weeks from tonight, is it? Yeah, Tuesday, September 24th, we'll have Solon in the gym. We'll have that on MCSN. And next week, well, Friday night, we'll have Maquoketa Cardinal football against Independence from Goodnow Field on MCSN. And next week, we're doing which game on middle school?
Is there a football game next Tuesday?
September
Yeah.
the
17th.
seventh grade game?
Oh, you know what? That's my birthday.
Well, what better place to be than doing a 7th grade game on MCSN? Well, we'll see about that then, huh?
Yeah. More to come on that.
All right.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks for joining in tonight.
Thanks, everybody.